Hello, and here's what Mike and Richard are talking about on this week's episode. 160 of the... What's it?
This promo is brought to you by NoDoz.
Stay off my... something. Gravel pit? No, lawn. That's it.
Phoenix,
Stay
it's
off
gravel,
my lawn.
but it's normally lawn. Yeah.
I guess. If you're in Arizona, it's gravel. Okay.
Right.
And our first thing today is, shockingly, a liberal left state, California, is proposing a new tax. Who would have ever saw that coming?
Ever thought. But it's only one time. I mean, we're only going to hammer you one time. So, I
It'll
mean,
be temporary for the rest of your life.
but just stay in your house. Don't move to Texas or Florida or Tennessee. Just stay right there, and we'll come to you. We'll unwrap that beauty of a gift that they're. Anyway, we'll also unwrap all the news on the White House Correspondence Dinner from Saturday night. There's a lot to go through with all that. We've got the Jimmy Kimmel comments. We've got all kinds of stuff that things that just shouldn't be. But we'll talk about that.
It's rather involved. The governor's race, speaking of California, boy, we're just picking on California today because we can. The governor's race in California is getting, for lack of any other words, it's getting even more weird. I saw some of the debate, and it's like, wow. And
that woman's name is Katie Porter? Is that the name?
Oh, Lord, yes. Oh, she had a meltdown.
And this doesn't even involve her. Yeah, it's the other Democrat out there.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. And while we're picking on California, the investigation into the fake California hospice centers continues, and that really gets weird. It has to do with, there was a hospice center they found at a burrito stand in L.A. So
there's also one at a gas station, by the way.
I mean, you just open it wherever you want. I mean,
and you get a hospice center, and you get a hospice center.
Massage and, Joe's Massage and Hospice Center.
And, we're going to break down the Southern Poverty Law Center's 11-count indictment. Wow, that's an affront to my...
It is an affront. I'll give you that. They've been affronting since 1995. So.
I was laughing at myself, and then I went, what was I going to say? I don't know. They've been around what? They've been in the front.
They've been under investigation off and on since 1995, the last thing I read.
Yeah, but this one, they got receipts and everything. They're in deep water over this one. I think we're going to have to shut down our center.
This indictment was actually handed down in Montgomery, Alabama. If you're familiar with Montgomery, Alabama, not necessarily a conservative stronghold. So, I mean, but yeah, it went right through. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then we'll have a palate cleanser because there's a lot involved in all that we just talked about. This is a Paul Harvey Rest of the story. It's a World War II story that you've probably never heard before. Richard sent this to me the other day, and it's like, I never heard this, but I'm sure it has. I'm sure Chamberlain had a lot to do with this whole idea.
There's a lot of them I hadn't heard, and some of them there've been a bunch of them that it's like, what are they? Who are they talking about? No.
Yeah, I mean, it gets you to Googling because this can't be true. But Googling is a good thing because you admit you don't know stuff, and there's a lot we don't know, apparently. So don't forget you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Smart Speaker, Rumble, or wherever you find those daggum little podcasts.
And if that's too difficult, just go to our good old website of stayoffmylawn.us for all our past and present episodes.
We will see you then, folks.
Toodles!